Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Now,
Yeah, we're all right.
hey, we're live. Impromptu morning live show today with Dom and
Yeah.
myself, Darren. And yeah, welcome. So who comes in, sees the chat, come in the chat, and yeah,
God,
we'll
you don't
get this thing fired up.
you don't have any music or anything you do beforehand? We just go right in?
We're just going right in.
Wow. Love it. I, I want to do this show with you because, we had a great show last night. You and I have been working very well together.
there was no prep, so when there's prep, then there's music.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. When there's prep, there's music. Think about that.
Well, we could do.
There's Chris. What's happening? See, I can't click on comment. This is what I hate not having control, but that's cool. That's one of my brothers.
Yeah.
So there. Oh, you got the music going now? Okay. All right. Eternal Paranormal. What's up, Darren?
Hey, what's going on, Derek?
I like that music. Now I can sit and chill and vibe. I feel like this is the morning.
So we got some little morning music for you folks today. This is actually the first time I actually used this. Hey, Christopher.
Holy shit. MTV. I just noticed this. Look at this.
Eternal Paranormal. Hey, Alicia. Derek. Welcome to the show. They'll be on soon. I gotta make the flyer. Hey, Ray. How's it going, guys?
Guys, how's these dance moves? Good? I think I'm a little bit on beat for I don't know.
TV show. That's bad.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. So last night was a good show. So in case if you guys missed it, it's on my YouTube page. We had the open topic night last night, talking paranormal stuff, which actually, Dom, it was a good start, and all of a sudden it just developed into 6 people being on live, which it's just like, holy shit, it's like I wasn't expecting it, but
it turned to gold, man, and that's the point of a good show,
Yeah, it turned out good, and actually that's the first time I almost did a 3-hour show.
Yeah, and it was something where the show escalated, a topic, and just escalates and escalates with still respect.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't ever do these shows to piss anybody off, just to make the note of that, because everybody has their opinion about the paranormal stuff that we talk about, and that's what makes it a great field. But there are a few of those that think it's, their way or the highway, which is unfortunate because we're all looking for the same thing. We're all doing the same stuff. And then there's some that get fed up and said, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
So,
and I liked the way it went last night, especially when we had the air traffic controller on, a military air traffic controller, right?
Ken.
Yeah, ghost planes and UFOs, and we even got into Amelia Earhart, which is one of the biggest questions I've always had.
And Bermuda Triangle,
right? And he answered it in a way that I truly believe.
Yeah.
So that was a good little gig there.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. And like I said before, I tune into Danny Black on YouTube, and he's been on there, and he follows a lot of his gear stuff because I follow a lot of his gear stuff when it comes to like GoPros and different gadgets and stuff like that. So that's how I get to know Ken and stuff. And
that's cool. I really like Ken, man.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. So.
And then I guess that that Ian kid who came on last night,
Yeah, Ian's got something going on today.
He's 40-something years old. He looked like he's 19, but he had some good points. He was respectful. I liked him too. I could get disrespectful in here, and I could call a lot of people out and call out their bullshit and all that. But I met a lot of good people on your show last night, man. And you and I have been working together like perfectly lately.
Yeah.
You've been here, I think, now the longest.
Maybe.
Other than like Tom and myself. But yeah, I mean, you and I are just working together good. It's the vibe. It's when you bounce off each other and know you have a good show and want to keep going. That's when you know it works, with everything you do in life.
Yeah.
Including ghost hunting teams, when hey, they're not going to give you no bullshit. I'm not gonna get no bullshit. We're like, we're gonna get solid evidence today. We had solid evidence last night that we had a great show.
Yeah.
You know,
I just learned to adjust the volume here so we could keep the music rolling as we're talking.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
makes me want to dance the entire show. Which actually, here's an idea I have.
Oh boy, here we go.
I want to do like the 80s style, like MTV. Like if you notice that, like I didn't even realize I did this, and I got to get a hat now. Maybe I should buy a BB3 hat. All that shit. By the way, Redbubble, BB3 shit. Let's try to get some people to buy a sticker today, just to see what they look like. Maybe
right.
But I think I want to do like there was this idea I saw. There was a mall somewhere in the world that was a studio, and you went in there to make your own music video, like a karaoke themed music thing. So I kind of want to see if I could set up a constant live on BB3 that's a karaoke studio that people could go in there, make a music video, whatever they want to do with their own songs, and kind of hang out and play, and constantly have this roll-in where they could just go in. You know how we have these chats where it's like there's an open messenger no matter what?
Yeah.
You just kind of click on the link, and then you go in there and you play a karaoke song. Yeah, they can say, FBB3, up all the drums, a fucking bitch and all that shit. Yeah, if they could do that. But if they want to go in there and have fun, you know, this would be kind of a cool idea, right?
It all depends. And I also got to look at copyrights, though. That's the other big thing you got to look at.
Maybe they do their own music.
Yeah, if they do their own music, then copyright issues won't be an issue, because with copyright issues, they will blur the whole thing and mute all of it. So then it wouldn't be a good show then. Because
I want it to be an interacting place where people go in there and sing karaoke. Maybe like you say somebody like Gemma and Robert want to go, oh, fuck, hey, Robert, hey, Gemma, how you doing? We all sing it like a little thing together, you know? And there's people all over the world just mixing up to just sing. And I wanted to keep a live chat open at all times just to have a studio open. I don't know how to do it yet, but I might figure it out.
Well, it's an idea. So, I mean, it's one of those things, you know, I get all my ideas mostly sitting on the shitter, so...
Bro, the shower and the shitter and sleep, I wake up in the middle of the night and say, holy fuck, this actually in the middle of the night is where I thought of this idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and a lot of times I have to write it down. If I don't...
There he is.
Hey, Robert. Yeah, it's one of those things that I don't know. For some reason, once I come up with an idea, then I just like I gotta write it down real fast, because I'll forget it and then I won't capitalize on it.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with the stuff outside. A mind comes to my mind how I want to do things, and it's like, okay, now let's put it into play. So
it's pretty crazy too, because like this whole like fireside tales that we're doing. I know how I want to finish my story. I have no motivation to finish it now, and I'm gonna do it. I mean, you're done with yours. You're in creation. I'm halfway done with mine. Mine's absolutely fucking evil, you know. And then I have ideas for another show or another story to write, and I can't even finish the first one.
I haven't even thought about the second story yet, because I'm still working on the voiceover for mine yet. I kind of had to stop because I had too much shit going on. So
yeah, there's a lot going on in life.
Yeah.
A lot going on in life. It's all personal problems too, which sucks. That really just fucking kills us.
Well,
I know what you're going through. You know what I'm going through.
Yeah.
And it's like it's hard to like really. You want to be entertaining and shit like that, and a lot of this is a mask on right now for probably both of us, but we're still having a good time and getting through it together. I think that's what really counts.
Well, I'm hoping to break out of the mask soon. It's just one of those things where. Shit goes the way it goes, and we just gotta deal with it.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do about it.
No, I mean, it's out of my control, so I just have to go with the flow and do the best I can be, and be there for her, and keep shit moving here. So
yeah, I understand that, and me too. Like there's only two ways out of it: get control of it or go to jail. So it's like
you don't want to go to jail,
right? So
come on,
pick one.
Jail is not fun, and I investigate many jails.
What is it like?
Never been in, but I don't want to be in.
Oh yeah.
I've toured jails. Don't want to be part of them.
Were you a bad kid one day and you're like, you're going to jail to just tour this place to show you never where you're going to be? Or
yeah, Joliet Prison is one of them that you'd never want to be in. I went and went to that place, and that is freaking crazy.
Is it still existing?
It's still existing, yes, but they're charging an outrageous amount of money to go investigate it now too.
Oh, investigate! Ain't nobody in there, so you can't get shanked.
No, but it's expensive though. I mean, you're talking.
That's a good joke right there. That's a good joke. Well, I love Halloween, Robert, but I love Halloween.
Hey, what does a butthole and a refrigerator have in common?
It bolts open.
Oh my God.
What's the answer? Was I right?
No. The meat doesn't spark. Oh, shit, I can't tell you the joke now.
Oh, come on, you prick. You can't do shit like this.
No, I can't do it now.
What?
Damn it. Hey, so I went to a paraplegic strip club one day. It was crawling with pussy.
Man, that's so fucked up. Man,
yeah, I know.
We might have to talk later. They took our equipment and did an investigation. $20. $20?
Jeez.
For what? The Mark Joe Show. Do you want to join us?
Hey, there you go. What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know how to send links, do you?
No, I suck at links.
I'll send the Mark Joe a link. Robert, you want a link? Throw a thumbs up. That's no problem at all. Joliet State Prison. $20
yes.
for the day?
Yes, it's $20 to it was $20, honestly.
If you steal $20, you go there for free.
Yeah. The thing is that now they want, I think, $5,000 for a 4-hour investigation and $10,000 for an 8-hour.
I'm sending Robert one no matter what, with his thumbs up or not. He'll probably join. Hopefully I sent the right link and not some kind of like Pornhub thing.
So
why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road?
Why?
Too many skids? I don't know.
That's gonna be interesting.
Pretty clever though. So is this still, I guess, Alicia?
It could be.
Yeah, you're friends with all them, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. She mentioned it was Alicia before.
Does Alicia want to join?
Because it got stuck in it.
Chris Binder, let me send him a link too. Chris is here. Let's see if I'll send him a link. I'm just gonna send links because to join in.
Yes, it's just Alicia. Okay.
Technically, what I wanted to do with what is it? Saturday morning, I believe, right?
Yes, Saturday morning.
Do a Saturday morning show with a lot of people, and I wanted to call "Shoot the Shit," and it's literally just hanging. Like we have the porch. Yeah. That's at night. Come hang out on the porch, shoot the shit. I remember our grandma saying, we get to actually shoot the shit and chew the fat. Was one of the things that they said. Hey, we're here to chew the fat and shoot the shit. So I'm kind of practicing an idea morning show. We're not going to go forever, maybe 3-4 hours. That's about it.
Oh, so she's working, so she can't come on.
Can you do me a favor, Alicia? Quit your fucking job right now. Go to your car and join the show. That's the only way I'll have it.
And there's Carmen back on with us today.
There's Carmen. What's up? Chris, I sent you a link too if you want to join in. You guys should have some did you guys get any sleep? Of course we did. We're here to chew the fat and shoot the shit. Actually, that's the name of the show. Chew the fat and shoot the shit.
Hey, I've been up. I was up at 7:30 this morning right away.
I woke him up in his little quilts.
I was cozy in bed and he wakes me up and said, let's do an hour show.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, fine.
In little quilts. I couldn't believe the designs on these blankets. I felt like I was in Lincoln's house or something.
Well, it's my wife's.
I'm fucking with you. Trust me. You want to see mine? Look.
Hey.
I have a little throw blanket that I love. Look at this. Look at the colors of that one. So I don't know.
Okay, so what's the difference between a butthole and a refrigerator?
I don't know. You didn't tell me. I'm still guessing.
The refrigerator doesn't fart when you pull the meat out.
Oh my god, I love it. Hold on, let's see. Hey Siri. Bill come to you once. All right, Bill wants to connect too. Let's see. I don't know if that's I know Bill, but I'm not sure if that's a fake account or not. So I can't accept it. I love Bill, by the way. You sent a link that goes to a show that. Wait a minute.
No. Oh, you probably sent the first link. I sent you
I might have. Hold on. That might.
Yeah, there's a second link in your messenger for this one.
So I'm gonna resend that out. That was my bad, guys.
So what I don't like about StreamYard is that the links all have to be different. They can't be just one single link for everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just sent. See if you guys got it. It's 2 a.m. here, and I'm already in bed. He goes, hang on, I'll get up. I sent you another link.
Damn.
No
2 a.m. What the hell?
Gemma's not answering.
Well, Gem, she's in England as well, isn't she?
Australia.
Australia, okay.
All the same place, right? They both.
I'll let Robert talk to you on that one. I forget how late it is in a day for them.
Yeah, I don't even think about it. We're all on fucking planet Earth. It's just fucking one place is dark, one place is not. Who gives a fuck? Get up and hang out.
Oh, we got one.
All right. Who is this? There he is.
Hey.
All right, you got it.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm just waking up.
Jesus Christ, everybody's just waking up, huh?
Hey, you know, when you go to bed really late at night, you know, you tend to sleep in.
Yes.
You know, I went to bed, it was probably about 3 or 4 o'clock this morning.
1 o'clock for me this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I got to watch, I was binge watching.
What were you watching?
I was
Debbie Does Dallas.
I was just gonna make a goddamn joke.
Yeah, right.
Get out of my head.
Been watching an old TV series called Lost.
Oh, no Cheetos, right?
Darren, you're pretty funny in the morning, you prick you.
Hey.
God, who's a morning person here? Darren.
Hey, when you work at 4 o'clock every day in the morning, you tend to have to be no choice but a morning person.
Hey, pooping for a minute to say hi. That's he said pop. I thought he said hi, pooping, and just coming in.
Hey, Denise, how you doing?
Because we just talked about how we get all our ideas on the shitter.
So you're still using StreamYard, I see.
I'm not. No,
I am.
I don't have any control of this show.
No, I don't know if I should give him any control.
Yeah. Yep. I maybe I'll put my glasses on.
Yeah, you better put your 40-year-old glasses on. Yeah. Look like I didn't say pooping. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So how's the old Watertown treating you?
I'm waiting. I am waiting out my time.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for this letter, and as soon as I get it, I'm gone.
There you go.
You know, and there's. So
I don't get it. What are you guys waiting on? Well, I don't know what the fuck Watertown is.
I'm waiting on a settlement award letter. Okay.
for money?
Yeah, you're talking close to $3 million.
You're gonna get $3 million?
It's close to it. I probably won't get it all.
Wow.
But
what the hell do you do?
I'll get enough money to put over half down on a house, maybe even pay it off.
Will you adopt me, or can I become transgender and say I could be your wife or some shit? I don't know. Because I'm ready for maybe.
Boy, you're a really goofy fucker in the morning.
I guess he's willing to stick it in, for a short while.
Hey, we could find the difference what a refrigerator means.
But I've been waiting 3 years for this.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're waiting 3 years for me. God damn it, my heart's broken again.
And as soon as I get it, there's plenty of houses I'll be moving, probably either Fort Atkinson or Milton.
Yeah. How do I get this?
Closer to where my wife works.
Gotta like
okay.
Or something?
But you know what you said? Are they really charging that much for Joliet prison?
Yeah.
Man,
$20?
Bullshit.
No, the investigating is $5,000 for 4 and $10,000 for 8.
It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I was down there, they were doing all the, they were kind of closed because there was construction going on inside and out, and I took pictures. But Jesus Christ, that's a fucking fortune.
Yeah, well, it used to be $1,600 for 8 hours. But now they got new management in there that's really fucking everything up. So.
Well, I guess that's one place I won't be going to soon.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Penhurst is $1,200, and Penhurst is huge. So. They're just doing it for the money. That's all it is. It's nothing.
That's because all you dickheads keep paying for it.
There ain't gonna be nobody paying for that unless you're Zach Baggins.
Like I said last night, these people that sit there and charge an outrageous fortune for these places to go and are just money hungry, greedy son of a bitches that aren't out for the answers. They're not looking for evidence or anything. They're just looking to make fucking money.
Right.
And lots of it.
So I think that's a good statement. Ridiculous. You would think they'd lower the price because they're trying to restore the place. However, though, they'll bullshit you. I've seen places they'll bullshit you. This money is going to restorations, and you go back 5 years later, the fucking place still looks the same. The only thing they restored was their goddamn own personal house.
Mm-hmm.
Bank balances.
Yep.
Welcome to the show, Robert. We pulled your ass out of bed.
Yeah, I did.
2 a.m. Shit.
Yeah.
Is it me or is it your monitor is like going lines up and down?
That's because of the light.
Okay.
If I turn the light off.
That makes sense.
It's kind of there, but yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Jenny Wade House,
I'm
different.
the chest hat.
I actually feel like I'm gonna have a seizure from looking at your fucking screen now. Jesus, it's like an old VHS fuck up tape.
No more boons, boons, boons.
Yeah, right. I like this music though. We're gonna keep the music for Shoot the Shit and Chew the Fat show, early Saturday mornings.
Yeah. Well, if you can get my ass up early Saturday mornings.
Yep.
I
won't be here every Saturday. It'll be maybe.
I won't either because I will ignore your ass if I'm really fucking tired.
But I'm gonna have all BB3 kind of host this. You know what I mean? Actually, I don't think there's many left. I think we kind of went through a list last night and got rid of a lot of people. Not for any kind of disrespect, but we're kind of we're getting away from paranormal. We're only keeping like Darin and really Nick, involved in paranormal. But we're going to more fun. Yeah, we're going to like MTV style where you watch it and then like 5 years later, you're going to watch fucking nothing but reality TV.
Okay, well, if you're going to do that, then you might as well start doing your MTV Cribs then too.
Yeah, well, it'd be a very short tour real quick of this.
Oh, man.
So, Robert, what did you think last night of the show?
Oh, it was good, yeah. Yeah, different things talked about. Yeah, definitely. It was Interesting. Hang on, I'll try the other light. The one on the ceiling.
Yeah, whatever you need to do.
Yeah, I like doing the open topic stuff. I mean, it's just one of those things that I think it's a wide range of stuff we can talk about, get into, and
Yeah.
it makes it easier to have a conversation when it's not so like one-sided on one subject. So,
You damn right. Welcome to Dom's Crew. I can already hear the theme music. Welcome to Dom's house.
I was supposed to be getting ready. What is today's date? I don't even know what the date is.
The
20th.
21st, yeah.
Oh. I've got
Yeah, that guy was awesome.
Yeah,
Homie,
you was.
what's up, brother?
I've got less than a week to see if I can get my fucking truck fixed.
ooh,
We've changed out the headlight. Thought because the
I don't
headlight
believe in
wasn't
it
working,
anymore.
so we changed it out. That didn't
Mhm.
work. So then we changed out like a control box. That didn't
Yeah.
work. So the fucking thing's still not working. So that fucking truck is the key to my Michigan trip.
You're about to have $3 million. Buy a Porsche. Fuck that truck.
No, I like that truck. It's a police interceptor.
Oh.
It's, somebody hits me with that motherfucker, they're gonna total their
Yeah.
car.
And Joe's
you're not
right
gonna have
there.
a dent.
That
Mm.
thing's body's
Joe was on my level.
reinforced. It's still got the
Yeah.
push bar on the front. You
Yeah.
know,
show
It's like-
army.
it's like
Yeah,
driving an armored truck. You know,
Exactly.
I want
but
Joe to
without
have
a
a
headlight,
headlight.
I can't go to fucking Michigan because I ain't gonna get caught in Michigan with my pants down and a headlight off. You know.
Yeah. Fuck. I hate
It's
it.
Well,
not just
I was-
Michigan; it's fucking Michigan.
We've
about Michigan.
got it set so that Friday, August 2nd, if I can make it, we're going to Eloise.
Oh,
Okay.
You know,
another
and
place I haven't been to yet.
See, I've got some friends or people I haven't met yet, but they've been on my show several times. You know,
Yep.
and Janet Ramsey and her group basically set it up and got us into Eloise for a certain
I know,
day.
like Joe likes to do.
Are you taking pictures, Darren?
No, I'm just
So-
going over things that it's too soft for me to read. So,
So
Hmm.
I ain't gonna drive all the way there without a headlight, with a missing headlight, because
Yeah.
Especially with your
small
pants off.
town cop. Well, any of those districts you go into, them son of bitches are likely just to pull us over for the fuck of it, just for the headlight.
Yeah.
And
Undoubtedly.
they didn't put the normal headlights in these trucks when they converted them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're special. So
They're a special type
thinking
of
of-
light. Yeah.
this thing should have been fucking fixed overnight, like real quick.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Change the headlight or change the control module.
He's
and
going to the
it's working.
refrigerator. He's gonna
No,
try it.
it's got to be more complicated than that.
Tom's chair. Fuck, he did show up.
And I had a whole week planned for Michigan. We were going to leave on Wednesday and stay through the weekend there.
Yeah.
Mark couldn't make it and I was still going. At least I still got the 17th, but the 17th is going to be so fucking long and busy
oh yeah, well,
that I'm going to be tired and probably ain't going to remember half that fucking trip for that day.
I need everybody to
We're
try.
going to start our morning by Darin on
Yeah.
the 17th in August.
Hold on, everybody. Just 2 seconds of silence, and I want everybody in the chat as you're watching. Feel the beat, and everybody do a move to it. Come on. Even on your
Feel the-
phones.
That sounds like elevator music.
Yep. Robert's got it. Joe, come on.
Elevator music.
I bet you people are watching their cars and doing this shit right now, just like, yeah, we're trying.
It's just going to put me back to sleep. Damn it. I'm trying to wake up. I go to sleep.
I was going to suggest, Joe, do you have light bars over there that go along like the top or in front that you could have it on high beam all the time, like the LED lights? That blind everyone.
Yeah. I thought about
right,
that.
right. Oh my god. Yeah, I suck at dancing, so I stick with the head moves.
We did good there, guys. We should probably start a boy band.
Oh Jesus.
Yes.
Well, we know that Dom, his
wait,
mouth will be on the
there's John. I
microphone.
can't say that no more. Damn it. I'll have to wait till it grows back.
Tom's on.
Pickle Tom.
Look at this. I like this music. I'm fucking really feeling it, guys. I might bust a move.
Well, see, like I said, this is the first time I ever played StreamYard music during a show, so.
Well, good. This is going to be...
My,
What's the name of the show? Chew the fat and shoot the shit, shoot the shit, chew the fat. That's the name of the show.
Dale called me yesterday to confirm the 17th.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah, it's still there.
And it's like, where are we starting? Are we going to start up north? And, yeah, we're going to start up north.
Don't break a bone. It's my funny bone.
How far is that from you? It's a little over an hour and a half from me.
Yeah.
I think she's calling me old. I got called old yesterday too, didn't I, Darren? What the fuck is happening within the next...
No idea.
Hey, at least you don't have white hair like I do.
What hair?
Yeah, I shaved it all off.
I gotta cut this. Look at this.
See, I didn't have any white really in my hair. It was all right here.
Yeah, I get it all right here. And then in the head, so I just get rid of it.
But I shaved that off the other day.
Carmen wants to know where you're from, Joe. Where you from?
My
Where you
mama.
from?
What set you rep?
My mama.
That's his birthplace, you know. Did you come out screaming or did you come out pissing?
What do you mean you're going white?
Fighting.
Yeah, I'm going white too, and I'm only 40.
No, I'm in Wisconsin.
Yeah, but he's not too far away from me.
Yeah.
What do you mean she's going? I thought you were white. What happened here? Caucasian? Do you put like different thing on your job applications? Like Caucasian, white? I think I've been white. Hey, Dustin, what's up, man? You should join us, man.
Hey, Dustin.
To talk about. Actually, I want to get pretty heavy into some really crazy shit with you, Dustin. You're the only one that can pull it off with me. Especially what's been going on in America the past week or two. If you get what I mean. So definitely want to do that shit with you. Just let me know. Oh, her hair. Her hair is going white. I thought
That's all that ghost hunting we do.
Yeah, but you're dealing with a bunch of fucking idiots.
If it wasn't for the leukemia, I probably would have been gray at 35.
So he is pooping. Yeah. Look, he is.
I moved away from my bathroom.
Too much cheese last night, Dustin, huh? You're all clogged up. Getting a lot of good ideas while pushing that thing out. You got a tour of that thing. Oh, that's another thing. I called that girl out.
It's one of those days.
That girl, right?
You must have been heavily drinking last night, Dustin.
I think I'm going to get kicked off TikTok. And I'm okay with that. Fuck TikTok, right? That Haktua girl and shit like that, right? And she's all over fucking like, she's a memer now.
That?
Yeah, because I was pushing a little bit of shit on here. What's up, Tom? Being clogged up isn't the problem. Completely the opposite. What is it?
Yeah.
Diarrhea.
Too much salt water.
He's praying to the porcelain god.
They call it the Heisey Falls. But I wrote on her thing last night. Now I hope she writes me back. I said, what a fucked up world that you're rich because of you explained how you suck dick.
Yeah.
And she's got, and all of us work so hard from, just say Dustin, fucking Darin, everybody. We all work so hard. Joe and everybody, we work so hard doing all these interviews, and she gets fucking literally $1 million in interviews. She made her first $100,000 the other day, just an appearance, because she said Hawk to it because this girl sucks dick. What the fuck? Jenna Jameson took her fucking 10,000 movies, and this girl makes it in one TikTok. Bullshit.
That's what happens. It happens. You just need that one-liner to get you somewhere sometimes.
Yeah, I have.
That's the same thing as a lottery. The one-liners are just like the lottery.
You love it, Carmen.
I'm not doing this to be famous.
I am. I'm 100% doing it to be famous and fucking rich.
I'm not doing it to be famous or rich.
Well, you're already going to be a millionaire in a day or two, and you're not willing to share. So who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
A day or two. I wish it would go that fast.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to fire you from being the first millionaire.
I found out that I was going to get the payout, and I'll probably only get a small percentage of the payout.
I wish it would, Dustin. I wish it would, because I'd
you're
have
only
to
talking
on that
a
too.
few $100,000, but see, I found out that they should be sending me. My letter got to what's called the trustee board. The board of trustees, because there's a lot of people involved in this.
Keep that comment up, because I have to answer this completely.
So my settlement just got to them. So now what I'm waiting on from them, because all the lawyer stuff and everything's done, it's in that final process.
In that settlement
phase.
It's been
that way since about the first part of March. They have to review it all, decide on the settlement amount, and then send me a settlement letter.
Yeah, Dustin, it's Hawk Pua.
And then I gotta sign that settlement letter and send it back to them before I get paid. But I'll only get about 10% of the total award.
How is he going to be a multi-millionaire? Yeah, he says, ask me how. So this has got to be, he's doing clickbait right now, Dustin. Let's hear this. How are you going to be a multi-millionaire with this clickbait?
How are you going to do that?
He said, ask him. Ask him how.
I'm asking you how right now, Dustin.
I'm sure he's going to put up a link and say,
are you going to tell us?
Here. Let's all click here.
Do we have to read the intro?
I don't have a lady anymore, honestly. She says, Dom's ladies, I don't have a lady anymore because, and I'll tell you why I don't have a lady anymore, because she said I was not educated enough. This is the truth.
Yeah, he told me all about it.
Yep. So I'm single as can be.
So she didn't like your redneck, like you may be intelligent, but you're a redneck. You don't fit in socially, huh?
What do you mean I don't? I fit in. So I fucking talk to people all over the world.
I get that.
My voice broke there because I got so pissed in my thoughts.
It sounds like one of the women that I met because you don't dress in a nice clothes and a suit. Because you're more comfortable in t-shirt and jeans and whatever.
They
think you're not smart enough, and you don't talk with that proper English.
Well, she comes from a doctor
proper language.
Yeah, she left me.
Those people make me sick.
She said I wasn't educated enough, and because I'm approaching 40, that it might not.
So she used an age as an excuse,
right? And she's 35, and I'm not even heartbroken.
I'd say, you ain't good looking enough to hang around me.
Well, I don't know what to say with most of it.
Of
course it was.
Yeah.
So, of course it breaks my heart and things like that because you put so much goddamn time into something. But, for those excuses to be the reason why.
That's pretty lame.
I've heard some lame excuses.
Yeah.
Over my life.
What's really cool is
you got to think about it. I've been kind of like a bachelor most of my life. I didn't get married and totally settled down until 18 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I was in my 40s. So all that time before that, I had plenty of girlfriends, but none of them ever lasted long. And it seems like they always had a problem with
Oh, there's your answer, Joe.
The clothes.
So how do you do that?
Black dog coins or black dog coin.
Black dag.
So Dustin, you got to show me. I believe this is crypto. What you're talking about? Because I've been doing a little bit too.
I've never heard of those.
And actually, not to get into politics and shit like that, but like Trump has a stock and shit like that. So I've been starting to put into it because I saw it go way up. And I don't do politics. Yeah. I'm just saying. I just saw. I go where the money might be. So I put money in there. I also do NFL too, and there's a bunch of dickheads there too.
I tried crypto and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But that was for an IPTV service to watch TV.
And the one thing I want to talk to Dustin about too, if you noticed the other night too on TikTok, after the assassination attempt with Trump, everybody on TikTok was now selling shirts. So everybody made like over $100,000 that night who was selling T-shirts, which I don't understand. Where it's like, how they got the right to do that. Everyone was selling shirts. They put up TikToks the next day by saying, thank you guys for all you did, and a lot of people got rich on that night. And I'm like, wait a minute here, what the fuck is going on? So I don't know. Black Dag is a pre-sale supposed to launch this month. I've invested $1,400 and will be worth $5,600 at launch. That's awesome. Send that link to me and I'll do it too. I don't, not $1,400, maybe like $14, but you'll make $1 million and I'll maybe make $26. But hey, I'm in there.
Some wise man once said, and I don't know who said it, but there is no quick to get rich scheme.
No.
Yeah, there is actually. It's
there isn't.
Everything's got a price to it.
Everything's got a price to it. A lot of those ones that are out there tend to be scams, and you find out about it much later.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get rich or famous because I think that'd be a pain in the ass. Because you get rich, everybody comes knocking out of the woodwork. Exactly. Oh, they're your best friend. They've known you for years. Oh, remember when I did this for you? And
yeah.
And it's like,
don't get me wrong.
When I was dying, you weren't there when I was dying.
Yeah.
You didn't come out of the woodworks when I was dying. No. You come out of the woodworks when I come into a windfall.
When you get money,
or I become rich and famous.
People start talking to you that you never knew before.
Dustin, I've been trying to get a bunch of friends together to actually buy real estate to where we could just fucking say everybody puts $1,000 in, right? Everybody, like all the friends own it, and we don't have to live together, but we all own that fucking land. This is how we all get rich together, but we have to work together. Everybody puts $1,000 in. Like say 10 of us is $10,000. What? 200-300 acres, say out in the west somewhere, Wyoming, fucking owner, some shit like that. And shit ton of property together. I've been trying to do this with friends, so you're right there.
You try to make another bunny ranch?
I would absolutely do it now, a bunny ranch. And with Monica, she says gonna be 40 in a couple days. Only got married for the first time 5 years ago with Dusty. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I miss my girl. I do, but she's no longer my girl. But I can't deal with shit like that. If I'm not educated enough, people haven't listened to me on this, and they're going to regret it. Blockade is going to make the next batch of. I believe it. I just never heard of it until today. Block Dag. So everybody get on to Block Dag and become a multi-million. And myself, because I'm going to put at least 35 cents on it today, and I'm not even joking.
35 cents.
They went from $14 to 35 cents.
What's next at 5 cents?
I'm probably going to need some things today. I might need to get some turkey or something. I don't know. Gonna grab the link. Be right back. He is gonna. I told you, click fucking shit.
But the one thing is,
appreciate
that somebody said it here.
The poor in the
80s. Real estate is the fastest way to wealth, because people are always turning over. They go and buy the house when it looks like this, and they get it really low and cheap. They fix it up because they got their own landscaping company or whatever. And
Load other people.
they can turn around and sell it as a profit like that. And with the way the market is, it stays pretty stable in the housing, you know, and you just go with the trends. And they can turn profit, and they do it all the time. You see people doing it all the time. There's a guy trying to do a hostile takeover here where I am by buying up all the properties. If he ends up owning a certain percentage of the properties in here, he's going to be able to take over the whole condo association.
So what's this I hear about Canada trying to come into Minnesota and invade Minnesota? What is all that shit?
Probably a hoax.
I mean, it's Minnesota.
Yeah. Why would you just go to Minnesota?
You want small pops.
I guess. So there's a link right there.
So let's become multimillionaires. Let me ask you this, Dustin. Are you going to make a profit off of me if I join it right now, or is this? I'm trying to figure out if it's the pyramid thing or if this is like legit shit. I just don't know much about it. And also with Carmen's thing, I will go into politics if only Dustin joins.
That's the way to sell it. Use the fucking link.
Okay, that's all the answer. Okay, good. Not that I don't want to make you money, but I'd like to make money.
It's not a pyramid.
Good. Talking about being honest.
When I hear trust me, I don't trust.
Isn't that like
one of the, and I'll tell you this, he's one of the ones you can trust. He's been with me from day one.
Okay.
That's why I'm able to fuck with him like this too. That's because nobody else would be able to do this.
Right. Okay.
That's what politicians say before they fuck you without the vaccine.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Well, I grew up with too much X-Files. Trust no one.
Trust no one. Yeah.
All right, I got it on my thing, which is why you can't see me right now because I've got.
I don't want to
go by DTA. Don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Words to survive by.
Don't forget.
Sylvester Stallone said that in Lockup.
Actually, I've gotten away with not paying taxes on money I make because I've lied about it the entire time. Did I just say that live? I did. But
knock. The feds will be at your house tomorrow.
Yeah. There's ways around that shit, man.
Well, I remember, I took advantage. I probably made the most money in the couple of years because I was doing two things:
cocaine and marijuana.
No, I was driving. I was driving cab.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't have to report. I didn't report the cash income. Anything on paper, I reported. So anything that was credit cards, I had to report. Right.
He's right there.
And then the check that the company cut me, I reported too. But here's the thing. Back then, do any of you remember when Yahoo had auction site?
Yep.
And the difference between Yahoo and the other big one that's still out there today, eBay, was at the time Yahoo was totally free.
This fucking beer fan thing, it's blowing up.
It would cost you to place an auction.
Christ.
What's that?
eBay.
It's Messenger.
Oh.
Beer fan Messenger.
I made so much money off the current trends at the time, and everybody was going for the Beanie Babies, and being a cab driver, it got me. I could get to these places that would end up having the rare and hard to find ones.
So are you going to make $100 million off $1,400? Is that's what I'm asking? Because if not, I'm going to at least put $14 on it today. So that'll give me at least 23,000. I don't know how this is working, but if you're saying you're going to make $100 million and you're going to be scuba diving in Bora Bora, then maybe maybe I already lost my interest in Joe, and and maybe Monica's got to step out of the way, and I gotta hello.
He's got a meat to put somewhere.
No, I want to get rich with you, so let's do it. This is the whole point. I'll fucking do the math. I'm not doing any math. Not this time. 1,000. So if I put $1,000 on, okay. Now, if this don't work, man, do the math. Do the math. We'll do it.
Do the math
Yeah,
if
but
it
not
don't work or if
good.
it does work.
You know what? I do trust in him.
Yeah.
I do trust in him. So
Right, no.
I'm not going to put that much money in, but I am going to invest something in it today. Because actually, these you have to buy block deck with.
Yeah.
See, I'm not educated on any of this shit. Oh, that's because I'm going to hit on your husband. I already hit on Joe because he was making $3 million earlier, but your husband's going to make $100 million. So Joe ain't shit no more. He's not pretty enough. Dustin really is. Can't just use cash. See, I'm definitely not educated on none of this shit.
Yeah, there's a process when it comes to that.
Yeah, I gotta figure all this out. Ethereum. He's saying words I've never even heard of.
Ethereum.
You know, I could read heartbeats all day at work, but I have no idea what a fucking Ethereum is.
Sounds like
you damn right. I'm a
mythical metal in Marvel Universe or something.
Damn is swinger.
I'm not a swinger. I'm not a swinger. What am I called? It's a fucking.
You just put yourself on a spot there, Dom.
What is it called when the girl is only going for the money? What is it called?
Gold digger.
I'm a gold digger, guys.
He ain't nothing but a gold digger.
I gotta get a wig today too. I gotta call P-Roy, I guess.
She got a pretty mouth, boy.
She's got.
I'm not a swinger. I'm a bunter.
She's got a party mouth. You know what? God damn it! And I know I gag.
Wait, I think I hear banjos.
And is he still on the toilet, Monica? For Christ's sake, I wanted him on 4 hours ago.
Well, hey, you can play with those handlebars, I guess.
Darren should be like, no one gets it. Tom, we don't
Mr.
want
Tom
to
wants on, Darren.
Pull tighter, pull tighter.
I'll send him a link.
Rivet.
Oh, shit.
So you don't have a throttle.
Hands free next to me, she says.
Jesus Christ. Wait, what's that song? I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. That's his new song for me now.
Carmen the Visual.
I sent Tom a link just now. Hey,
Oh,
he's next
man.
to me. That's so fucking good. Another good show you pulled here, Darren. And I always want to call you Dustin because I'm talking to Dustin. What shirt you wearing today? It better not be a goddamn Tom's World shirt.
Cartoon mask.
Okay, it's not that Tom's World shirt. The fucking stolen Paranormal Brew Tom's World shirt.
I wore that yesterday. I'm not gonna wear it 2 days.
He's got the bubble guts. He can shit through a
Bubble
screen
guts.
door with no evidence today. You must have ate Japanese or some shit, you know? Every time I eat Japanese, like, honestly, it just, like, it blows out of me like a fucking, you know, like, the firehouse water cannon.
It's too loud.
Yeah,
Tom has entered the building.
It's all Asian
Tom
shit
is-
that just makes you blow out.
Tom was getting chased by a dinosaur.
Chinese yesterday.
Chinese yesterday. I'm shitting yesterday. I'm not shitting today.
I was sick this week, and I think
Oh, jeez.
No, I think it was the Chinese and the
Oh,
Japanese. I'm
jeez.
telling you.
Sure wasn't Taco Bell.
No, Greece blows out of you.
Oh, jeez.
I do have to say, Chinese does make you sick pretty bad because I've had it.
Chinese.
Yes, Gooby is a danger to society. Gooby fears destructor.
Walking or hiking.
Dustin the Nun. That's a new face, isn't it?
Out there in
Yeah.
the Philly area.
Fire in the hole.
hole.
So
Fire in a hole.
Go to a doctor for that.
every time I eat Japanese, like I had a good friend too. Like I get the shits too. I had a good friend that the bathroom was all stuck up one day, and he blew this big ass shitload right on the fucking wall of the restaurant because he couldn't make the bathroom, and he had to wipe with his sock. And it
Oh,
was like
Jesus.
this stream of shit, and he goes, everybody was looking at him and all this type of shit, you know. And he couldn't do nothing about it. What are you gonna do? Shit your pants, run? But yeah, it was like
Who hot gets me really bad.
hoo-ha.
Who hot?
Oh, I was saying I love getting hoo-ha, but I mean, you know,
Who hot is it's nasty. It's good, but it's painful.
It's painful coming out, huh?
Yes.
Third purge, the shit wars. Dustin's OnlyFans. The third purge.
The O-ring.
Have you heard of Just Gooby? No, I have not. I'm guessing we're going to learn of Just Gooby right now, aren't we?
Or is it Goober?
I don't know.
Hot too.
I'm guessing. Somebody Google Just Gooby real quick, just so we know.
I two in your grave.
A Just Gooby. I'm almost afraid to know, but I mean, I'm curious now.
It's another form of hot too.
I hope Tom gets a speeding ticket on that fucking mower now.
It's not a mower, it's a gator.
It's a what?
Oh, a gator. Okay.
Oh. It sounds like Dustin on the O-ring.
Need six wheel on it.
I just did you see the comment I said Dustin is hot tooing out of his hand. But guess where we're going?
You're killing the music vibe there, dude.
Now I'm curious.
Curious about what?
About where Tom's going and what Just Gooby is. So how... That's why I wanted you on. Dicky Doobop, I've been trying to get you on. I talked to you yesterday. You totally ignored my messenger after. I think you were shitting yesterday too. There. But I wanted to talk to you about that.
Oh, okay.
Just spreading awareness of he is a dangerous YouTuber who got exposed for molesting minors. These proof. Hey,
I did not.
Honestly, thank you for that. Honestly, yeah, we stay away from fucking idiots like that. I don't deal with no racism, nor do I deal with any kind of kid fuckers.
But I'll use that on Just Gooby.
Yeah. So yeah, man, protect the children from Just Gooby. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't
Digital
heard
Apple. Who the hell is Digital Apple?
I know somebody who's Just Gooby too. So I don't know.
Well, welcome to the program, Digital Apple.
Yeah, we don't fuck with none of that shit as far as like when it comes to kids and stuff like that or racism. We will talk about, we stay away from politics, but it's kind of healthy to talk about politics a little bit. I do fuck with religion a little bit with a respectful way, but absolutely do not fucking condone any kind of kid fucking or I don't actually condone gay bashing either. I'm straight. I love women and things like that, but I don't fuck with gay bashing either.
And the trolls.
There's a way to look at it, Dom. You shouldn't control any form of hate.
Oh, I hate a lot of people. I hate most ghost hunters.
Well,
and psychics.
But actually going out there and doing something about it, like some people do,
So he wants so get on the show. I mean, just
all this violence
about the
bowl is uncalled for these days. What the hell happened to Tom? He get captured and freeze?
He might have hit a tree.
There he is. There's a doppelganger. Which one's the real Tom?
Yeah.
Tom 2.0. Tom 2.0.
Dustin, I said the same thing about those. I don't really believe it.
They cloned him. They froze him and cloned him.
So that's what's funny. He invited him to support our channel. So this guy is a dickhead. Oh, sorry if I said that. Did you invite Digital Apple or did you invite this? Like, what is it? I forgot. Just Gooby guy. Are you being real or are you trying to fuck with us? Because if you're being real, I got your back through and through. So sorry if I just dissed you on accident.
There goes your paycheck.
So yeah, there it is. My bad, buddy. My apologies on that. I thought you were trying to mess with us by inviting the child molester guy in. So definitely
No,
my
he's
apologies there.
talking about. I decided to go to YouTube because that's where he's at saying, and put that in there, and it's pretty disturbing.
Yeah, we gotta get people like that down. As far as if he's doing that bullshit, I don't condone none of that. So Dustin, no, thank you for that. Dustin Heisey, jump on. I really want you to jump on. I want to talk about ghosts aren't real. I want to get in some politics with you too, but you're too busy fucking blowing out fucking China.
He's hot doing.
Yeah.
He's too busy blowing up.
Sounds like a German.
Actually, this could be a pretty strong show if we get into shit like this, because there's a lot I do want to talk about within the last week. What happened in America here? I mean, let's just talk about it a little bit, guys. Talk about it a little bit, and I want everybody's opinion.
A little bit.
What's everybody's opinion on the assassination and all this type of shit?
Well, I'm gonna flat out say I'm a Democrat, so
That's sure. That's fine. That's fine.
I think the whole thing was staged.
Do you?
Nah.
But that's the
Definitely
thing where it's like,
There's too many videos out there are showing it.
but somebody died though. Somebody legit died.
You wouldn't kill somebody.
Collateral damage.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
that's
5
the-
famous people did die this week. As far as the
Oh,
famous
yeah.
people.
Actually,
But
one guy-
that's about as far as I'll go with it, because I'm not a very political person, but
Yeah,
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
No, I'm good with that. There's my favorite spot in there. That's why I want to talk to Dustin, like personally, about this whole situation, because we get in deep with it.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
That's why, that's why I definitely want to get into like stronger
Because then he
conversation.
becomes a martyr.
I don't talk politics.
Yeah.
We learned our lesson.
I say what we do our own show on that one.
You know,
Dustin.
I learned my lesson about politics
Yep.
when
I
Mark
just
and
stay
I
clear of
first
it.
started, because we used to talk about all the crazy shit that was going on at the time, and we were getting a lot of, let's just say, hate stuff, mail,
Yeah.
Yep. I don't want that
email,
either.
Yeah.
Facebook messages, people sending us all kinds of hate comments, and we were just kind of telling the truth our way from a couple of old guys. I mean, Mark and I are, knocking on the door of 60. I'm 57. It's not too far off. So we've been around a while.
Snipers all the time.
And the thing is, the shit that was going on with all the violence and the rhetoric that was being spewed out of somebody's mouth, and it was causing more. It was just totally uncalled for. A lot of innocent people have died that should have never died. A lot of people got caught up in this rhetoric shit and was led to believe something and did an ungodly act, and then turn around and they're dead too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pathetic that the world has to come to this.
Yeah, the world has become pathetic.
All I'm gonna say is all politicians, everything, they're all crooks. One way or another, they're all crooks.
Well, yeah, but some of them are a lot worse. You just got to figure out who's the lesser of the two evils.
Very true.
And the one right now is pretty fucking evil in my eyes because of the shit he spews out of his mouth.
It should be more in what they do, not what they say.
Right.
Or what they do.
And they should be talking more like back in the 70s and the 80s, the politicians didn't so much bash each other as much as they were actually talking about what they did, what they've accomplished, and what they're going to try to accomplish.
That's what they all do now.
I think we need to get Robert's opinion on
But
what's
they
going
didn't
on. He's
bash.
from Australia.
They don't bash each other and say, "Oh, this son of a bitch didn't do this," or "This son of a bitch says this," and he says he's going to do this, and he's a bad person, and all of this. That stuff didn't happen as much as it's happening today and now.
So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say about this subject real quick, and I'm gonna say this with full respect to everybody.
All right, send me the damn link. Oh boy.
All right, I'm actually good with this.
Well, what I want to say is we need to move to the future. We don't need to go back to the 60s.
Sure.
That's what I hate, because they all want to go back to the 60s. We're here. We're in the future. We need to move towards the future and not go backwards.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Get rid of a lot of the hate.
I'm glad Dustin's coming in because I always want to talk about this. But it's one of these, if this whole thing was staged, where if somebody didn't die, I would have said it looked very staged. However, though, someone did die, and I don't believe it was staged. I think that there is absolutely something fucking wrong that happened there. As far as,
I mean, even my parents are Republican, and they say this whole thing was so weird and getting weirder by the minute.
Yeah, and
that's because of the way somebody's spinning it.
The media.
I want to know what Robert thinks.
Yeah.
Looking at it
Well,
from outside.
I'm just surprised nobody's done up a meme saying, "I am not a crook."
Those were up during the last election. I saw a lot of those.
Sounds like Tricky Dick.
yeah,
Exactly. But
And
for
then
me,
I
I don't do the politics down here, so I wouldn't be bothered with the politics up there either.
Okay, fair.
whether you don't like Trump or
but
not, I'm glad he's alive. I'm
Yeah,
glad that no one should die. Like things like
No
that.
one should.
No.
Yeah, right. No
Yeah,
one should get hurt.
No one
Yeah,
should,
and
no one
I
should be
like
killed
that.
over what they want to do for the country. Yeah.
And honestly, like when it comes down to the fact of it, and I know Darren's, you're probably fucking really pissed off right now about this, but like, when it comes down to it, like, I was a Democrat.
It's not worth getting pissed off over.
I was a Democrat all my life, right? Democrat all my life, but we kind of need something stronger again, like in America. And I don't know if Trump's the answer, things like that, but
No.
it's not what's. We're not working together right now as far as in this country.
What I'd say about that is, in a way, I think he brought it on himself by the stuff he's been saying.
Joe Biden?
You don't think that the media brought it on himself?
The whole shooting thing.
Well, I mean,
just
think
the day
about this.
before, Biden said, put a target on him. And then that happened. So you got to take all things.
This is true. Put a target on that. Those were words that were said. And also, but he did take the perfect picture, didn't he? And everybody changed their picture to that. Like, there's a lot of weird
Maybe
shit
put a
that's
tampon
going on
on
here.
his ear.
All I know, yeah.
And then somebody did die, though. That's the thing that's fucked up about it. If someone didn't
two
die,
people
then
died.
they stayed.
A few people
two
died.
people died?
And other people were in the hospital.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Another thing I'd like to say too, that all these old people are running for presidency and all that stuff. I think they should cut the age. Like right now, it's like 35 is the minimum age to run for presidency. It should be at 35, and the cutoff should be at 65.
I agree.
And there
with
should be
that.
no such thing as career politicians either.
He
They
is
should have
bringing in
terms.
Vance, though, which is now the younger. Right?
Well,
What's that?
Vance is now the younger. So, I mean,
I'm
he is
kinda
making a
with-
move.
I'm kind of with those other Democrats because that's what I vote anyways. But
Yep.
I would like to see him step aside and somebody else step in or Kamala step up to the plate.
She's not ready.
You need some fresh blood, younger.
Yes.
Definitely.
You need
I
younger
actually-
That's what
people
I'm trying
in
to
the
learn.
office.
I actually heard that it's rumored around in Washington that Joe might be promoting Michelle.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I heard the complete opposite. I heard he wants to step down and bring in Kamala.
No, he said he's not going to do that.
I'm
She's
going to
not
say
ready.
this. I'm wrong. I may be wrong in this, but I remember her from California. She was one of the biggest dickheads in the world.
Yeah,
You
well,
know.
she hasn't done shit. She just goes on talk shows and laughs. So
But she
we
made
need
people.
vice presidents, like even what's his name that was with Trump, he didn't do shit. Pence, like
Yeah.
the vice presidents never do anything. What that they serve no purpose for what I see.
Right.
So
Oh yeah, for
Something
years
about
now.
Well,
Congress
they just-
and
They're just waiting for their turn.
This is very healthy conversation, by the way, guys. This is actually there's nothing hate here.
Let's just get Bill Clinton back in office, right?
Yeah, man. Hot duo.
Younger.
A lot of hot duo then.
Can I bring Monica with me?
Yeah.
Stay away from Dustin's wife.
Not
Yeah.
I mean the blue
I
dress.
know
Monica.
a Cuban. I know a Cuban.
Dustin is looking for the link.
I sent him a link. What? He can't find it.
Did you send him the wrong one again?
I hope not.
I'm gonna wait for him to come in, then I'm gonna eject because I got shit I gotta do around here.
Well, Carmen, down here they actually had
I told you.
the female.
Leave me out of this.
which was unheard of.
Right?
So they've had a change down here of males dominating to being female dominated. So it can happen. Probably won't happen in this decade, but it will eventually happen over there. I can imagine that women
think
will
we'll
be
have
in
to
power.
I have I have a question for you, Robert.
Yeah,
Looking from the outside, you're Australia.
yeah.
When you get the news from us, do you see us as a joke or what? How do you guys feel? Like, what the fuck? Do you roll your eyes? Like, honestly, I'm seriously asking this.
Sometimes,
Because I've been asking a lot of-
sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, because with what happened in Tasmania back in the 80s, there was the gun law change and everyone had to hand their guns in. So now here, anyone that's got a gun is either a good guy or a bad guy. The cops are the baddies.
Right.
So
Because that's the thing with gun control.
now they're doing the same with knives because knives have become the tool of choice. So lots of people are being stabbed.
That's the problem with controlling the guns.
Jesus
That the
Christ,
bad
look
guys-
at this pretty guy. What do you got, a Japanese tree behind you? Is that what you ate and shit out?
It's not a Japanese tree. That is a Timu tree light.
Okay.
A Timu tree light?
Yeah. It works. Yeah, I don't have it turned on, but
Well, rub it, then it'll turn on.
Who's Tom?
He's also sitting on a mobilized porta potty.
I should be.
It's motorized, so he can go around the house.
You know, personally, I kind of want to see what a lady in the presidency could do.
He's actually got a great setup, doesn't he?
Not interested.
I would love to see that, Darren.
All right. Well, I mainly wanted to wait till Dustin came on so I could say hi, but I gotta go because I gotta work.
Oh, you're working, Tom.
Yeah, I'm at the garden right now.
You got all day. Just fucking sit around and just fucking hang out on your phone.
Get paid to do it.
What I mean, really, what can you do there? What do you weed eat something and nobody fucking tells the difference anyway? The place is bunch of grass.
The place is crowded. We have people everywhere. I have
Go
to
pick
do
up a couple of cans and you did your job for 8 hours. Who gives a fuck? Go weed eat something. Just blow some wind somewhere. Just take a blower and walk around with it. Look like you're working. Who gives a fuck?
He might use a blower somewhere else.
I need a vacuum.
That's a vacuum.
Tom, does your supervisor stop in often or what?
She's here.
Hey,
she's not here with me right now, but she's still in the bar.
She ain't gonna be able to hear you. My headphones are on.
No, I said hello. It's fucking awesome hearing her.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, guys. Show of hands? Who are the Democrats here? You're not a Democrat, Tom.
I was.
Yeah, you were, but you really don't identify as a Democrat anymore.
Right. You're right. You're 100% right.
Honey, can you figure out the goodbye sign? No, it's not working. Yeah. So you guys are talking about Donald Trump. I want to know why, and I want to know an honest to God, real answer as to why you don't like Donald Trump. I want real answers, not this bullshit. Oh, he's a misogynist. Because that's fucking bullshit.
I've never liked him.
Well, yeah,
I don't like him personally as a person and how he is. That's just
okay. You don't like him as a person, and that's fine. But what the hell does that have anything to do with his policy and what he does for the country?
That's exactly his policy.
I think the Project 2025 is bullshit.
Not Donald Trump. Not Donald Trump. Trump's got nothing to do with Project 2025. You guys need to get educated if you're going to come on here and talk shit on Donald Trump.
I just don't like the guy. Period. That's where I stand.
And you're entitled to that, and as anybody is. But I am so sick and tired, and I'm sorry, I'm going to come at this a little strong. I'm so sick and tired of fucking people on the left sitting here saying Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump is that. You don't have a fucking clue. You listen to what the mainstream media pukes into your ear, and you gobble it up, thinking it's all CNN said it. It's got to be true. But the fact of the matter is, mainstream media has been up this guy's ass for the last 8 years. For no fucking reason. And bullshit Russiagate, bullshit all this stuff. Okay, yes, Donald Trump is a guy. And how many guys sitting here in this group have said things behind closed doors about women? Oh my God, I'd tap that. Oh God, she's got a great ass. Oh, I'd grab her by the pussy. Of course, nobody actually says that. But,
I have.
Okay, but the fact of the matter is, guys say guy things. Donald Trump is a man. He's going to say things. That does not make him a woman hater. That does not make him a rapist, because he's never done any of those things. And yes, if Donald Trump would shut his mouth and stay off of Twitter sometimes, that would be a beautiful thing. Okay, that is where Trump went wrong. Okay, he says what he's thinking, and sometimes he should put a filter on that. But if you take away all that crap and you look at Donald Trump's policy and what he did for this country, it is a fact that we had the safest border in the history of the country. Fact. This is not just some conjecture. This is a proven fact. Oh, I don't like Donald Trump because he gave us the safest borders. He gave us the most prosperous time in our nation's history ever. Inflation was at an all-time low. Biden gets into office. He shuts down the pipelines. He shuts down. We were energy independent. We are now not. How is any of that good for the country, folks? I don't understand.
Well,
do you like paying higher grocery bills? Do you like paying higher energy bills? Because I certainly don't.
I personally was against the pipeline, only because of nature.
Because you're a crackhead.
But I also think that fucking he should stay off Twitter and shit like that. Like, Donald Trump is definitely a crook, but he is kind of what is needed. And you kind of need somebody so fucking strong, that actually, when they all say it, and I'm going to say what I say, this guy is not afraid to put helicopters back in the sun, a strong army, a strong fucking nation. That's what we need. We've become kind of a joke in America. We have become a fucking big joke. And you need somebody to stand by and not talk about, like, listen, I also voted for Joe Biden. And I can say this 100%. That was a big mistake on my part. I also voted for Obama. I voted for Obama, and I was actually okay with Obama. I don't hate Obama at all, things like that. But I did start hating the things that happened, with Obama towards the end of it. And I don't want to say it, and I really want to say it, but I think racism started happening towards the end of that whole fucking thing there. And it started fucking actually pushing forward.
That's when it got bad.
Yep. And with Donald Trump in there, they wanted to, if he farted, he was on the news. Anything he said, he was on the news to get rid of him. He's a businessman. He's a crook, and he's a rich fucking businessman. But you know what? God damn it. He's also somebody strong to fucking lead the country. And we look like a fucking little bitch ass fucking place anymore.
Donald Trump does not need to do this. He is a multi-billionaire who doesn't even take a freaking paycheck from the government. He donates that money to whatever he wants to donate it to.
But the money still comes out of the budget, though, even if you don't take it. So
who fucking cares? No, it's not irrelevant.
You act like you don't take it, but the money still comes out of the paycheck. So
I'm not acting like anything. He doesn't take the money. All right, he's a billionaire. He could be surfing golf courses around the country, like Connor said. Okay, he could be traveling the world on yachts. Okay, but what does he do? He puts himself through the shit that the left puts him through, personal attacks, what his family's been drugged through. For what? Because he wants to make America truly great.
I do agree with all that. I do agree he's been through shit.
So
I just don't like that. Yeah, when it comes to
you guys are making me drink. I'm putting whiskey in
that.
Why was that you drinking? Seriously, I want to know, what were you drinking?
No, when it comes down to it, guys, this is nice. This is a friendly talk.
Nice.
Everybody
a couple days ago.
Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, I gotta get going. I gotta go see if we can get our truck fixed.
Well, that was a
Alright,
typical
okay.
liberal move. Yeah,
No,
see you, Joe.
I'm
Just kidding.
I've been trying to get my truck fixed so we can go to Michigan when the wife's off next week for a week.
What's wrong with
I
your
got
truck?
about 30
What's going on
minutes.
with it?
We've been trying to get the headlight fixed. It's
Just
a
the headlight.
old police. It's an old police interceptor truck,
Everything's different on it.
and we replaced the headlight, but that didn't work.
Yeah, I want to get my truck fixed.
There's something else wrong, so we gotta get it fixed before we can go to Michigan. So,
My truck
and I really want to go to Eloise.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I want to
Good luck
go to a
with getting it
Buffalo
fixed.
Bills game with Dustin wearing an O.J. Simpson jersey. I really fucking do. This is part of my life goals.
Oh, who are, wait,
But I don't
what
have a
about
girlfriend now
what
to take.
We'll see you later.
Wiring?
See ya.
wiring harness?
What are you talking about,
It's
honey?
different because it's a police interceptor, so they fuck everything up.
So,
Stronger.
look, you can feel how you want to feel about a guy, but I really wish people would stop listening to the mainstream media. Look, you feel how you feel about it. Listen, I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't know Donald Trump, and neither do any of you. You've never had a personal interaction with him. He might be the nicest guy on the planet. You don't know. He might be the nicest guy on the planet. Wait,
He might be the Antichrist.
That's funny.
Monica makes me laugh. I love
he might be. He very well might be the
That's
Antichrist.
funny.
He might be. But guess what? The guy is only trying to do something that's good for America as a whole.
Right.
And if people would just stop attacking him and let him do his fucking job, maybe something good could come out of it.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I
like to
mean?
see the deficit go down from being trillions of dollars to like maybe $1 million.
Well, that'll never happen.
I know it won't.
As soon as we started printing money, that was never going to happen. You know what I mean?
I mean, right now China basically owns us.
Yeah, but see, they could call in their debts. They could release their debts, and you know, there's this thing. It's called the BRIC nations. If you ever get time, look up the BRIC nations. These people are trying to devalue the United States dollar, and what happens is the BRIC nations get together, use their currencies for trade, and stop using the American dollar. The American dollar collapses. So does the economy. Everything. It's bad. It's a very bad situation. So if the BRIC nations,
I didn't know what it was called, but I'd heard that.
If they succeed, BRIC nation, yeah, it's the BRIC nations, and then what happens is like China, Russia, and these other countries are coming together to try to stop using the American dollar for trade. I don't think it'll ever happen because too many countries rely on the American dollar and the strength of the American dollar. But if that did happen, there would be a massive collapse in the American economy, and it would be the worst thing that could possibly happen. We would go into the dark ages here.
Flatlined. Yeah.
That's why cryptocurrency is so important. And Donald Trump he even said during his speech at the RNC the other night, Thursday night, he said he will not allow the central banks to create a centralized cryptocurrency type banking system because it takes away the freedom that you have with cryptocurrency. Guys, I'm telling you, you need to get involved in BlockDAG. It is going to be the next millionaire maker. I missed Bitcoin because I love you, honey, my dear wife. I was going to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. Now, we were pretty broke, okay? That would have got, because it was less than $1 a coin when I was going to do that. I would have had just about 100 coins. I would already be a multimillionaire just off of that $100 investment. Multimillionaire. Yep. BlockDAG is the next thing, guys. And it's only on pre-sale for the next week or two. So I got it early. I've been in BlockDAG for months.
So, suck my dick. What about your flag?
Flag? The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
She says dumb shit.
Does she have a dick?
Quit throwing my shit in my face, jerk ass.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
I like that. I like that. Fucking jerk ass. You fucking jerk ass, you.
Oh, it wasn't a Luftwaffe flag. It was a German Bonschutz flag. I had one. I have two that were left in existence. I had one. All right. I paid $450 for a German Bonschutz flag, an RZM SS dagger. Okay. Which, you didn't get that dagger unless Hitler handed it to you himself. And a pristine Luftwaffe officer sword. Okay. $450 I paid for that. I got $10,000 for all of it. Okay. Now I come to find out, could have got $40,000 for that flag, just the flag. All right. So that all she's trying to do is break my balls because I let that go and could have made $40,000. What she doesn't understand is I spent $450 and made $9,600. Like, that's a win any way you look at it.
To me.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, but she wasn't even in the picture then. So I don't, she wasn't even in my life.
You only aggravated me with one.
Whoa, there's a left and a right on that one. Holy shit.
Okay.
I don't play fucking games. You want to know how much I don't play games? Let me tell you how much I don't play games. This is how much patience I have for society anymore.
He's about to throw in some bandanas.
Which is why I don't really go live anymore, because people don't want to hear how I've got a lot of rage. So here's the thing. The other day, Monica and I were driving.
Just click on the link.
Monica and I were driving. We left our road. We turned left. There was no cars coming to the right, or there were some cars coming. But when you pull out in front of somebody, the smart thing to do is step on the gas and go, so you don't have to slow them down. I got out, stepped on the gas, and there was a truck 20 car lengths up there to the left, way ahead of us. He was not even on my radar. We go up. We're casually just chatting. We're going to go wash my truck and then go to the store. This guy in front of us in this truck starts swerving his truck around, throws his arm out the window. No, he's doing all this shit. I looked at my wife. I was like, what the fuck's this guy's problem? Like, what's he doing? Like, and then he cuts us off because we were in the turning lane, cuts me off, and then goes that direction where I was headed. There's what becomes a 2-lane road, and it's not a highway or nothing. It's just a 2-lane road. Yeah. Gets up beside me, and he starts cussing me out, throwing his arm around out the window. I was like, pull over. I'm not doing this. Pulled over. I said, just pull over. I'll kick your ass right here on the middle of the street. I don't care. Pull over. Well, he wouldn't pull over, so I rammed him with my truck. That
works.
I turned my truck right into his, and I slammed my truck into park right in the middle of the street. I don't care how many cars were behind me. My truck goes, because you slam it in park when you're driving. And he wouldn't stop. He kept going. I damaged the side of my truck again, and so he gets up to the red light this way. He's like, here, I'm here, getting ready to make the left turn. He runs the red light to pull in behind me. I was like, oh, good. I turned over to the right and got in. That dumbass was smart enough to get out of his truck. Okay? That was a mistake. So I raged.
So did you beat him up or no?
I was gonna punch him in the face. He was on the phone with the cops. He's like, he's gonna hit you. You should have seen him. He was like, oh my god, he's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me.
You should have just cracked him right in the fucking head. There was a whole lot of I'm gonna here, and you should have just did it. You would have felt so much better.
And my wife can tell you, I reached back, I cocked back to hit him while he was still sitting in his truck, and he goes back. He backed off. And look, I'm not advocating for violence, except if you're an asshole on the road, you should stop and beat somebody's ass.
Exactly.
I drive for a living, so I totally get that, man. And I'm the same way. Every day, I'm like, I don't want to fucking kill
that guy. Deserves a gun if he's doing that.
This guy would be dead. Or
most of them just want to play victim.
Yeah, you might want to play victim without calling the cops and shit after doing all that bullshit. Fuck all that. Yeah. And this fucker decides to thank Dustin for a service because he was.
Yeah.
Oh, you're military? Awesome.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is my hat. This is my
Thank you.
Thank you. That's first of the 104th Cavalry. So I was wearing this hat, and my license plate is an Enduring Freedom license plate.
Oh, cool.
And he sees that, and he's like, oh, thanks for your service, by the way. I said, oh, fuck you, you fucking wacko.
Just a note, I got about 15 minutes, and then I gotta go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm the same.
We call it day anytime you want. I actually want to get into it with Dustin on another show because I have a lot to speak about.
I'd love to watch you guys.
You should be on it.
Really quick, one of the other things before you libtards get off of here.
Sorry, family stuff. I'd stay on here and listen.
All right, so here's
what a lot of you're saying, but
here's the thing: Donald Trump. All right, the assassination attempt. To sit there and presume something like that would be set up by the Trump campaign is absolutely fucking ludicrous. The bullet came within 1 millimeter of taking his brains out. Okay, there's nobody in their right mind would allow some ever to shoot. I'm not going to stand and be like, oh, go ahead, shoot at me. Some 20-year-old kid who I have no idea what his shooting skills are. I would not trust a skilled match shooter to put a bullet beside my head.
Yeah.
A stiff wind could blow 1 millimeter, and I'm dead.
I could say this to you: if somebody didn't die, it did look staged. It completely looked staged from the entire fucking Secret Service to how it all is done, and all these other videos and shit like that. Like, you know, all the awareness that was already there. If you see other fucking protected people, they're surrounded. These fucking guys, they're letting Trump's head come back up after they're around him. If somebody didn't die, I would say it was absolutely fucking staged. But I don't believe it. I think there's some kind of inside thing there.
7 shots were heard before they even made an appearance on stage.
Yeah.
The Secret Service.
And then
a
president that does
where were they?
You know, with you know, we're going for it. Yeah. You know what? That's a perfect picture. Yeah. There's something not right about it, but somebody did die. So it definitely was an assassination.
But he's not deserved to be shot at. I will say that.
I don't, Dom. I just simply don't agree with that, bud, because, you know, look, think about the adrenaline that's going to be pumping through you after you just got shot at. Not only did you get shot at, you got shot. Okay, you got hit. So I'm going to be fired up. I'm going to be like, let's go. I'm going to be raging, and you can guarantee that I'd probably be doing the same thing because I'm pumped. You know what I mean? So, I mean, but look, the fact of the matter is, I don't believe it was staged. I believe it was allowed to happen. I believe
agree with you.
The Secret Service. Okay, I was told a story by my buddy Rob. Okay, and we'll make this as quickly as possible.
Sure.
My buddy Rob was invited to the White House because he's a tintype artist, tintype photographer, old, you know, Civil War type photography. He was invited to Bill Clinton's White House, and he was watching as Ashraf, was it? I forget the guy's name. It was one of the foreign leaders somewhere at some point. Was pushed back. Arafat. I think it was not. It might have been Yasser Arafat. He was pushed back into the White House. All right. He witnessed as Secret Service pushed this guy back into the door he was about to come out to. The car was 15 feet away from him, and so one of the Secret Service agents who actually knew my buddy. He asked him, why did that happen? He said, because a window opened 4 blocks away. They knew about a window opening 4 blocks away, and they pushed that guy back into the White House to protect him. And you're going to tell me that a building
with a gun,
a building that's literally 410 feet away was left unprotected by the Secret Service.
Bro, they watched him climb up. They saw him up there. People are videoing this kid up there, and they're telling you, hey, there's a guy on a rooftop. And so much time went by.
3 minutes, I believe it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 minutes or so. You can't tell me that this shit, there's not something weird about it.
No, of course not. Well, did you see the picture I posted of the FBI, the assistant director in the FBI, who was sitting right behind Trump?
No,
she was in a white shirt hat. Dude, it is the craziest thing in the world. You have to go look at that picture.
Was that the one with the phone up playing videoing? Was she the one videoing? Was she
was
right, the camera up?
Yeah, she was sitting there and she had the sign above her face like this, and then she kept looking over, towards where the shots were going to come from.
Yeah,
she looked over and she had her face looked over again, and then the shots started ringing. She dropped that. She had her cell phone up. She had a smirk on her face. She did not budge. She just sat there, and the only thing she did was try to get a video of Trump being shot.
I only screenshotted the picture of you posting the dead guy on the roof, and I screenshotted it as a thank you because I'm glad he's dead.
Me too. Yeah. But I think, what did we learn from the Kennedy assassination? All right, they tried to tell us that Lee Harvey Oswald was the only shooter. We all know that that's bullshit. And now that the declassified documents have been released, it's just knowledge now. There was more than one shooter. All right. But they fed you that bullshit, and people ate it up for years because people in the United States are gullible. They'll listen because they want to trust our government. They want to believe. So they do, right? And the Warren Report, if you've ever read it, it's insane. Is just so full of unbelievable garbage. You know what I mean? But what did we learn? Okay. Kennedy was shot. All right. And then Lee Harvey Oswald was killed. All right. He was killed because he needed to be taken out. He was the fall guy. And if you can't ask him questions, and if he can't answer questions, all right, then what do you have? Nothing.
Yeah.
I think our government is aliens.
Have you noticed that most of the assassins have all got 3 names? John Wilkes Booth, Lee Harvey Oswald, this guy Crook, All three named them.
I'm not a crook.
I'm not a crook.
Nice Nixon. That was a good Nixon there. Good. I'm not a crook.
Shake your face.
I'm not a crook.
You know, politics. Unfortunately, guys, politics is dirty. Politics is just dirty. And you know, I'm so tired of the division between right and left. It is so annoying that we cannot have civil discourse. Okay, without having without it turning diluted into this horrible fight fest where you hate me because I don't believe the same thing that you believe. Yeah. You're definitely entitled to hate Donald Trump, but don't come at me unless you're bringing facts. And I study this stuff.
No one came at you. You came at us, motherfucker.
Because you're a fucking Democrat motherfucker. That's why.
What we're telling you is you asked us a question of why we.
I will say I vote.
Still didn't get a good answer.
Policies, and
I know.
On that.
You never will.
Vote Democrat.
I just wish that the Republicans and Democrats can work together. They both have good stuff on one side, good stuff on the other side. Meet in the middle and make everything
shit work
worthwhile for the America. And like the healthcare shit, that's all bullshit too. I wish that was all fixed.
You need to get something like Australia. Australia has a really good healthcare benefit.
Yes, it does.
Like, so yeah, if they could implement something like that over there, where insulin wasn't $600 or $700 a pop, like down here, we can get it for $6 or $7.70 for 5 boxes of trays of the insulin. That's under a pharmaceutical benefit scheme. Why can't they do it over there?
I didn't force to even have an independent run the race. Why can't you have Republican, Democrat, and Independent? Why not?
It'll never happen. Two-party system's too powerful.
Monica said it right on the head right there. Like, nobody in politics want to do it. Like, honestly, don't be racist. Don't be a crook. You know, don't hate on nobody for what they believe in.
Can you name one president that was not a crook?
Reagan.
I don't know. He was a movie star.
Kennedy.
That was before Hollywood became corrupted.
Yeah,
I think it was always corrupted. I mean, way back when Marilyn Monroe and all that stuff.
Yeah, with Kennedy.
And the Kennedys.
I knew you were going with that. And actually, Kennedy was running this year. I would have ran, but like, I would have pushed that a little bit for Kennedy because I've always loved Kennedy.
But he's an independent or some shit.
He's not strong enough though, like in this thing. And honestly, and the only one who is strong in this one is goddamn Donald Trump. And everything that happened to him, you are looking at your next president of the United States.
Yeah.
We've known that for a while, though.
Yeah, and
that's the thing. We've known it for a while.
Unless they can steal the election again. Have you ever seen 2,000 Mules?
No, I don't.
You got to watch 2,000 Mules. You got to watch it.
Yeah, Lincoln. She said Lincoln. You know, there's a lot of good presidents in the world, and you know what? Even like
more bad than good.
Actually, we're done with our 15. Darren, you got to go, right? God, I want to fucking really harpoon this motherfucker, but I can't.
Well, it was a good show.
Good luck.
I have to go.
Harpoon you?
Good luck. You got to be smarter than me, and that's just not going to happen.
Are you challenging me? Because I didn't say I want to harpoon you. I said just harpoon this show.
Boy, there's a show right there. The Harpoon Show.
You're telling me I'm uneducated like my girlfriend did.
They're going to be spooning pretty soon, you know it.
Yes, honey, Designated Survivor. That's the movie. That's a good movie, or it's a good show. Designated Survivor, awesome show.
What's it about? If I can
it's about everybody in politics, everybody, the president, vice president, chief of staff. It
doesn't matter what's it about.
They all die, and the designated survivor is the guy he was chosen not to be in that place, so he survives and becomes the president. And this guy he's like, I'm never going to be the president. Why? You know what I mean? Why would I? You know.
Like
but then he became the president.
List or some shit.
Watch Research Change Win.
I think the best president was Harrison Ford. He said, "Get off my plane."
Yeah, Air Force One.
Yes, so we gotta go. I gotta go. I got shit to do today, and
bye Tom, bye Robert.
Well,
bye,
to say goodbye, I'll do it the way Lincoln did. I can't listen to this anymore.
The conversation.
Thanks for joining us on BB3 TV and on Facebook and YouTube and the MGS Paranormal YouTube channel. All right, everybody. For everybody here in chat, and I'm Darin. I bid you adieu. See you next time on the show.
And X-Pac, suck it.
See you guys later. Have a good one.
So long, everybody.
Later.
Democrats suck.
Love it.